Fortnite Lawless is officially over. Well, I mean, this is the last day of the season, so it's technically not over, but let's be real, it's basically over. Now, since this season is coming to an end and season 3 is right around the corner, I decided why not just take a look back on this season, look at all the updates, all the content that got added, and see, was this season good or bad? Spoiler alert, it was pretty freaking good. Like and subscribe, use code LilSmurf in the Fortnite item shop, that's enough promotion, let's go. First, I want to say that originally I gave this season a 7 out of 10 through my first impressions. Now let's see if that ranking still holds up. We're gonna go over the good and the bad of this season, but I want to first start off with the good. For one, I absolutely loved the loot pool. I liked the collateral assault rifle, I liked the outlaw shotgun, even though it wasn't my primary shotgun that I was using, I still liked it. And later down the season, when they expanded on the black market by adding the new exotics, they were a lot of fun. It's been a while since we've gotten some new exotics, let alone just unvaults of old exotics, so this was a very nice touch. Also, the return of some of the mythics was cool. I did not like the thermal scope on the Midas drum gun though, it's just ugly. The pump and dump is a cool item. I don't think it's super overpowered or even that good of a weapon, but I really like the concept of having 2 guns in one, and since this thing wasn't really that overpowered, I can't really complain about it. Also, the Mortal Kombat collab was really good. I'm not even a fan of Mortal Kombat, but this collab was amazing. They didn't add a whole new POIs, but they added a lot of landmarks that were from Mortal Kombat areas in-game, and it also added some really fun mythics. They were just a little bit annoying to fight against, but they weren't incredibly broken. Like I said, the black market was really interesting. I liked the idea of you having to pay the black market with dill bits, which is basically Fortnite's take on cryptocurrency. That's really funny. Also, breaking into vaults isn't just, oh, kill a boss, get the key card, go to the vault, open it up, boom, you win. You actually have to get some thermites and then go to the vault and break into it, but it takes time for the thermites to actually work, so you have to kill a bunch of enemies, maybe a boss, and you also have to fight off people who are probably gonna try and third-party you. It just adds on a whole nother layer of breaking into vaults that just made it way more enjoyable than we've ever had it in the past, in my opinion. Some of the new boons that they added were really cool. I also like how the boss wasn't just restricted to one POI and would actually travel around the map, so you could find him at a different POI every time. Also, those little cars that you could break into and those little jewelry stores that you could break into, there's just so many little things that you can do on this map, whether it's breaking into cars or going to the black market to buy some powerful weapons. All of it just made it feel like you were actually a part of an underground crime syndicate or something like that. Let me talk about some of the other modes. Reload got a new map and is my new favorite map on Reload. I've been playing it a lot recently. I really love it. Also, they added Sabrina Carpenter, and I'm a big fan of her. I'm 6'4" and have $1 bajillion, by the way. Also, the skins this season were pretty good. I really liked the Wolf Alpha guy. I liked the Pickle Rapper thing. I liked Sub-Zero. I liked the Cone-Headed girl. I don't remember any of their names. Yeah, those are all my compliments. I really liked this season a lot, but now, you're gonna see my dark side. You're gonna see the alpha awaken inside of me. Rah! Bro, digital footprint is real. Why am I doing this? Before we get into the bad, I just want to say that I really don't have any issues with any of the stuff I'm saying. It's more so just little nitpicks that I don't really care about. I'll specify when I actually have a problem with something though. So for starters, this thing. This monstrosity. This thing. This kneecapper. Hey, so remember how I said when I said I would specify when I had a problem with something? Yeah, this is that time. I hate this thing so much, and you might be saying, well, you just said that you liked the melee items for Mortal Kombat, why don't you like this thing? Well, it's because of one thing, it's stupid charge attack. Not only does this thing do like 100 damage per hit, but it also sends you completely flying with no way of you to cancel fall damage. So if you just get hit and you don't have any shockwaves or anything in your inventory, yeah, you might as well just pray God. And I don't want to hear anything like, oh, just use a drill and you can fly away. If you need to have an item in your inventory to counter this thing, then it's not a good designed weapon. If you know what you're doing, you can dodge the attacks, but if you get hit with just one charge attack and you don't get sent flying into water, yeah, you're cooked. Okay, I promise everything from here on out is just nitpicks. That was the only real problem that I had with this season. For one, I don't really like the way that the PO POIs look. I think that they're designed pretty well, but the way they look is just not that cool to me. It just feels so gross and dirty and just ugh. And I understand that it's a crime theme, so maybe that was the aesthetic they're going for, but like something about just the gold and the gray and all of that stuff, it just doesn't mesh well together. Also, I don't understand why all of these POIs are just in one area on the map. Like, why couldn't you just spread them out a little bit more, you know? I understand that you want to get people to land there, but when a season first launches and you just have a bunch of POIs in one certain area, everyone is just gonna land at that area instead of the other areas of the map. So if you land anywhere else, it's basically a ghost town. Also, I know I just said how, oh, I like the way that the vaults are being broken into, but still, I don't really like the idea that this is just another vault theme season. We had the spy seasons, we had the heist seasons, and now we have a crime season. Those are basically 3 variations of the same season. They are all pretty different in their own way, but still, their core gameplay is just the same. Like, land at a POI, break into the vault, maybe kill a boss, and then you get a bunch of loot or something. I don't necessarily have a problem with it, it just feels a little bit redundant. Now let's talk about the storyline. I'll admit it, I haven't checked in with the storyline since like chapter 3, and I have just not cared about it at all since then. But still, it was a problem with chapter 5. I feel like all of these story beats just add up to nothing. It feels like nothing is being paid off. Like, we had this guy just fight the demon guy last season, and then he got stuck in the shadow realm or something, and now he's a demon himself? I'm getting confused here. They definitely aren't going to explore this in the Star Wars season at all. If they do, it's just going to collide with the Star Wars stuff, so I doubt that they do that. So overall, the storyline just makes no sense in my opinion. I've tried looking into it, I really have, but it just makes 0 sense to me. I am still lost. But yeah, that's really all that I wanted to say. After playing with it more, the new exotics and the Mortal Kombat update, this season was easily bumped up a couple points for me and was a pretty solid season overall. Also, I'm going to start doing something where I'm going to make a list for the chapter based on the seasons that I've ranked. So currently season 1 is at number 1 and season 2 is at number 2. I know, I'm so original. I gave season 1 a 9 out of 10 and I gave season 2 an 8.5 out of 10. So season 1 just barely beats out season 2 for me. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching to the end. If you've made it this far, feel free to leave a like on the video, and if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. If we hit 20k by 2026, I'll get a low taper fade. Also, please use code LilSmurf in the Fortnite item shop. I would really appreciate it if you guys used it to buy the battle pass or even just a skin that you wanted. It would really go a long way. Comment down below what you guys thought of the season. Did you love it or hate it? Let me know. I love reading your guys' opinions. There's gonna be no video on Saturday because I want to get a chance to play season 3, and the review will probably come out sometime on Wednesday or Thursday. That's really all I wanted to say. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Flowers, I feel like glitter, 'cause every time you come around, I feel like glitter. How you feel? You're the one that I needed in my life. You're the one